All right. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Eric Norris here. Super pumped because the Dodgers are winning the World Series here. 3-0. Man, Freddie Freeman, 3 games in a row, home runs. And the record is 5 World Series home runs in a row that he currently has. Do you guys think he can do it tonight? Game 4? Who knows? We'll see. That would be pretty phenomenal. Today I'm going to be doing a quick little unboxing of stuff I got in the mail recently and showing you some of my current Ohtanis that I just picked up. And maybe I'll show you some of my original collection from many years ago when I was collecting baseball, basketball, and hockey cards, couple football. And yeah, so I'm just so stoked of how the Dodgers are playing. I've been a lifelong fan. There's pictures of me you'll see when I was like little with Dodgers shirts on and stuff. And something that's really cool is my dad actually used to be a camera operator for the Dodgers. So he would do he'd literally film all the Dodgers games. And I believe it was in the late 70s and early 80s is when he was doing that. So that's pretty amazing. He did some Padres games. I remember he did some Angels games and other things, but mainly Dodgers was the main one. And so we are a Dodgers household. My brother's super stoked. Throughout the World Series, we're texting each other back and forth. We're just, man, this is so exciting. This is the best Dodgers team we have ever had in history. That's all I can say about that. But anyway, let's get started. So, can I contain myself? Anyway, here's some Ohtanis that I picked up recently. This is these are some Topps Cosmic Chromes that are just gorgeous cards. This is like, I saw last year's and they looked good, but I think this year's are incredible. So I had to pick up some special Ohtani cards because of his historic, unbelievable 50-50 season. This one's pretty cool too. This is the Strokes. This is also, I believe, out of the Topps Chrome Cosmic packs that you can get. I can't remember what I paid for these. I could probably look it up. Pretty inexpensive. What I'll do is I'll go on eBay and just make sure I have my filters set to the lowest pricing first, and then I'll remove all the auctions and just find the buy it nows and go, okay, if this is like $5 or $6 or $8, I'm like, that's a pretty good deal. So these are my 2 recents. Then I also got these. This was really cool. I ordered this guy, this Shohei Ohtani, and what was so cool is the seller actually threw in this one as well. So that was pretty cool. This was last year's 2023. This is a Bowman. But these are cool. The Topps Now cards, it's a really clever thing that they're doing where, you know, something historic or amazing happens throughout the baseball season, they'll create a card or a couple different cards instantly for that. And then they'll create some special autographed or, you know, one-of-a-kind cards that they'll throw in their jerseys, different things like that. And so, yeah, this is pretty dang cool. So pretty stoked, kind of adding to my Ohtani collection is starting to grow. So that's pretty exciting. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. We'll do the first one here. So what are your guys' predictions for the World Series? Do you think the Dodgers are going to sweep the Yankees? Or do you think maybe tonight that the Yankees will win? It's an envelope in an envelope, ladies and gentlemen. It's a box in a box. Let's see which this is. Oh, yes. So I thought this was really cool because I used to be a huge Will Clark fan back in the day. It's so funny. I was always a right-handed baseball player, and Will Clark actually inspired me to throw and bat left-handed. I just liked his style. It was just like, he just had this really... So anyway, I picked this up. I thought, the centering looked fairly well. It's, it's a little larger at the top than the bottom. The sides are great. But if you get this graded, I think I paid like $3 for this. But if I get this graded and it comes out to be a PSA 10, this thing's worth 500 plus. So even if it comes out to be a 9, it's still worth, the price I paid for it. But I thought this was a special Will Clark rookie card. I already have this, but I wanted to get another one to see if I could, capitalize on an opportunity and see how that works, because I haven't really done that with baseball cards. I've only collected and traded. I haven't sold. So anyway, let's open the next one here, see what we get. Like how everyone packages these things a little bit differently. Some in clever ways, some in funny, funky ways. Oh yeah, got myself another Shohei Ohtani. So, this is not a valuable card by any means, but I'm just collecting right now, So back in the day, you know who my guy was? Michael Jordan. What a phenomenal player to collect, right? So I'm just going for the winners, y'all. So let's hope Shohei's shoulder is healing up well, and then next season will be amazing. So that's pretty cool. I like these cards a lot. What I like about these, this comes out of the Topps Heritage Packs, those ones I was pulling the other day. Like the Freddie Freeman. That was so cool that I pulled this the day after the World Series Game 1 that I went to, and he hit the Grand Slam. The very next morning, I pulled that card. So freaking cool. So anyway, this is my next one to add to the collection. So this is, for me, either something to collect or sell. All these I'm just collecting to keep, basically. So, and then maybe 20 years from now I'll sell. That's kind of the idea. Oh, there's no easy way to do this one, folks. Let's see. Well, we know the card's not there. Oh, man. You know what? Last night, because of the 3 wins in a row by the Dodgers in the World Series, I slept like a little baby. Literally, it was like the best sleep I've had in so long. Hey, how cool is it that I just happened to be pulling 2 cards that are basically the same? I did not plan that. They seem to be centered very well, even better than the last cards that I was showing. Oops, I wasn't in frame there. I apologize. And how cool that it's Freddie. He's just been on fire, man. Can you believe that? 3 games in a row. I mean, technically 5 games, but 3 days in a row, home runs. Pretty phenomenal. Actually, no, because it was a day in between. They had a travel day. So 4 days. So let's say 3 games in a row. That's a better way to put it. So I like the look of these because it really showcases the really good looking Dodgers uniforms there. And backs don't look too exciting, kind of similar to what you find in old classic Topps cards. But I probably paid a couple dollars for these, so nothing exciting. I'm just trying to collect the old Dodgers cards, I'm trying to get a bunch of 2024 cards. Now this one, I'm really excited about. So I'm trying to open this without, let's see. Trying to do this in a way that, hold on. And each box, the way that it gets opened is a little bit different. So this one doesn't seem to be an easy way to do it. Of these cards right here, guys, what do you think is your favorite? I hope some of you guys are Dodgers fans, because that would add to the excitement and allure to these cards. And just, even if you're not, just appreciating what an incredible season they have had. All right, there we go. Let's do it that way. It's just, I've been watching them since, I want to say it was like summertime, because I've been off the radar with baseball for a long time. I've been focused. It's been a rough year. It's been going through a lot of stuff and taking care of things. But this makes it all worth it right here. My very first Wayne Gretzky rookie card. You know what's crazy about this? For those of you who know who Patrick Bet-David is, he is a very successful businessman. He made his money initially in, he was a insurance sales agent, and then started his own companies and da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, he bought this in a PSA 10 back in like 2019, not even that long ago. And I think it was 2021, turned around and sold it 2 years later and made like $1.2 million off of it. So pretty incredible. These obviously being in a PSA 6 is not going to be as valuable, but it's still worth some coin. And this is so cool. This is my second PSA graded card that I've ever owned. The other one is the Ohtani rookie, but this one's worth more. So this is probably the most I've ever spent on a card so far. So I think the next most expensive, actually the number one most expensive card I will ever pay for, and I haven't bought it yet, will be a Michael Jordan rookie card. And it's not going to be a PSA 10, because ain't nobody paying $200,000 or whatever it is. That's just crazy. But that's cool. Void if damaged. So I guess this is what's interesting. So when I bought this, I didn't know, but the way they do this is they authenticate this to make sure that it's real. Here's what I liked about this particular card. Everything looks fairly good, you know? The corners look good. It's fairly centered. I saw other ones that are a PSA 6 and they weren't centered nearly as well as this. I think this is still looking really good. But what I was going to say was, when I ordered this on eBay, they do this authentication process where when it gets shipped, I don't know how it works, but it goes to a department there, or I don't know what, but basically they're showing that this is authenticated, void if damaged. So it's funny, it's a case in a case. So that is super cool, you guys. So I got my Will Clark rookie now, 2 of these now. My first Wayne Gretzky, the greatest hockey player of all time, rookie card. And then some more Shohei Ohtani's. And now I'm going to show you, this is cool too, that the box they put it in, it actually says eBay. It's almost reminds you of like a Apple product that you would get. So I'm going to set this up so you can see it a little better in the shot. And now I'm going to show you a few of my personal card collections. In this box here, these are all cards that I'm planning on actually, excuse me, these are actually cards I'm planning on selling. Ones that have some value to them. So a really cool purchase I made back in 1989. We're going back, y'all. We're going back. I purchased this set of 1989 Donruss traded or update. I forgot what it was. But anyway, I have the full entire collection. And I must, knowing me, you know, I didn't spend that much money on basketball, baseball cards back then. And so knowing me, if I bought a full set like this, it couldn't have been more than $25. But what's incredible is the cards that are in there now, fast forward to 2024, like this card alone, once I get it graded, is worth about $350. So that's pretty cool. And look, looks to be in a PSA at least a 9, if not a 10. And then you've got all these amazing classic players too these are all worth some bucks too. Biggio, Sammy Sosa. This one's a sweet one. I believe that's his rookie. Kirby Puckett, classic. Randy Johnson, that's a good one. Tony Gwynn, Greg Jeffries, Dwight Gooden. Will Clark again, baby. Dude, I used to love him. Mark McGuire. Barry Bonds. So Barry Bonds was my brother's favorite player. And you know what's so cool? I just bought for him. He just got it in the mail yesterday. Barry Bonds, 1986, I believe it is. Topps rookie. So he got that yesterday. He was pretty stoked, I hope. I was probably more excited for it than he was, maybe, just because I've been really getting back into this. Cal Ripken, Nolan Ryan, Ryan Sandberg, George Brett. Some pretty classic names right there. So if I get these graded, I might be well over the $1,000 mark that I could make some profit on these. Obviously, you know, you got to get them graded. Each costs $20+ to get graded. But then you just subtract that from your profit. So I'll be selling those. Let me move these ones out of the way. Show you these others here. So these were ones I just came across that I had like a, you know, like those classic old notebooks that have the cards in them. So when I collected back in the day, I collected players, and each page would be a different player, and sometimes I'd collect teams. And so these are all ones that I just pulled recently from that collection that I didn't know would be worth anything, but are. So we got a David Robinson rookie. This is in great shape. Kirby Puckett, and I believe that's out of that collection we just looked at. A Nolan Ryan, another Nolan Ryan, a Jim Abbott. Phenomenal pitcher, man. One-armed pitcher. Pretty incredible story about him. Jose Canseco, Donruss, 1986 highlights. That's a good one. Don Mattingly. Roger Clemens. Barry Larkin. I believe this is a rookie. And no. Or is it? Sorry, I can't see. Denver Reds. No, I don't think it is, but it's a good one to collect. Ricky Henderson. Nolan Ryan. So guys, what you're seeing right now is my initial dive into sports card collecting. When I was a kid, this was the 1987 Topps baseball card. This is the most iconic to me because this is when I started collecting. And so it's just so cool to see these, you know. Pete Rose, you know, he just passed away, unfortunately. So people are collecting his cards more so now, it seems. I've seen them in the card shops. But all these have some value. So these are ones I'll probably get graded. I think these are some more in that realm. There's a lot of old schools right here. So you're seeing my original personal collection from back in the day. John Smoltz, Nolan Ryan, Don Mattingly. I like these, the 87 Donruss. Those are pretty cool cards. They turned out really nice. The Score, who remembers Score? Mark McGuire. Gary Sheffield rookies. Okay, so now go to ones that have cases. And you'll probably laugh at me for this, but I put these in these thick cases thinking that, you know, this hot prospect, Chris Webber, was going to be amazing. And, you know, these are still worth something, but not as much as you thought. Lonzo, you know, a Beam Team card is valuable, especially when it's like a Jordan. But then, you know, at the time he was really hot. This is probably worth more back then than it is now. So, but probably all still worth getting graded. They're all still in the category where they personally don't mean much to me, so I don't need to hold on to them. So I'm just going to go ahead and sell them. Here is an Anthony Peeler rookie seed. Being from Los Angeles, we would get hooked up for stuff like this. Here's some more Chris Webbers. I really like that card. That's a cool one. You know, it's got the hologram in there. This one had a gold foil stamp. What a cool card. I think this is what sold me on him when these cards came out. I think this was the card that showcased the set. And I saw this card, and this is right after Shaquille you know, blew up and he was a rookie, or just shortly was a rookie after this. And I'm like, oh, this must be the next hot prospect. And I think he had played fairly well, but I don't know. But when you see a card like this, you go, oh my gosh, I should collect this. You know, you're a kid, you don't know any better. So here I got a couple Anthony Peeler cards. I wonder if they can be authenticated. I'm assuming they can. You know, like I said, just bear with me since I'm just getting back into collecting. Here's some more cards. Some more Chris Webber stuff, these rookie exchanges. I bought a few of those. I thought those were supposed to be all exciting. Here's a George Lynch Lakers rookie, or not, maybe it is a rookie actually. Autograph. Charles Barkley, Dominique Wilkins, some classic names right here. David Robinson, Tim Hardaway rookie, Sean Elliott rookie, Drazen Petrovic rookie, Nick Anderson, Hakeem Olajuwon, another Sean Elliott, Irvin Magic Johnson. I saw a funny shirt the other day. It was a picture of Magic and it said, "Stay positive." Oh, what a low blow. Karl Malone. I have a really awesome Karl Malone that I'm selling. It has some high value. I'll show you here in a minute. Hakeem, another Barkley, Chris Mullin, John Stockton, and then just some base cards, but of great players. This thing right here, this Nate McMillan rookie card is such a beat up card, sad to say. See all the creases in it? If this was in mint condition, it'd be a $1,400 card. I'm so bummed. But, you know, what do you do when you're a kid? You don't always take care of everything, you know, and you don't know any better. All right, here's some Topps traded, I believe. Got the Roberto Alomar rookie, Robin Ventura rookie, Jim Abbott, Roberto Alomars, Tom Glavine rookies, Dave Justice, I believe our rookies, Juan Gonzalez, John Smoltz rookie, Biggio rookie, Frank Thomas. Y'all remember these guys? Matt Williams, Griffey. So Ken Griffey was one of my other favorite baseball players. So I collected a lot of Griffeys. Not sure if I'm going to sell. I'll probably sell some of them, but I want to get through these ones, sell these ones first. Here's a sweet McGuire, Bo Jackson. Remember Bo Jackson? These are worth some bucks. Here's a couple football cards. You won't see too many of those in my collection. Here's some hockey cards, Ed Belfours. Here's an Eric Lindros. Jaromir Jagr, Pierre Turgeon. And I'm almost toward the end here, guys. So here's the last stack that I'm showing you. Let me get this out of the way to make this a little easier. And so some of these you saw, these are recents, but here's an old classic Tim McCormick, Nick Anderson, Scottie Pippen, Charles Barkley, Larry Bird. I should have these in sleeves, I know, but Magic Johnson. Talk about bad QC on that, huh? Charles Barkley, USA team. So I have this whole collection, which I am so stoked on because you got the Michael Jordan in there, and that's a high value card. What's it worth? Like 5,000 in a PSA 10 or something like that? So I got all of those, which is super cool. I messed up on this one. Can you see what I did? I had a bulletin board in my room when I was a kid, and I put up all my Lakers stuff, and I was like, Magic's my favorite player. So I took a stupid, what do you call those, little pins, stuck it through this on the cork board. So dumb, so dumb. There goes that value. Hakeem Olajuwon, got 2 of those. Dominique Wilkins, Ewing. I have a whole Michael Jordan collection. That's going to be in another video. I want to show you guys my Jordan collection. It's pretty sick. Kevin McHale, that's worth something. Danny Ainge. This is cool. This because it's like a no name, but see the air backwards. So that's pretty cool. That's worth something. Karl Malone, Patrick Ewing, James Worthy. I really liked these cards. The Jordan in this is sick, and I have it. I'm stoked that I own it. Larry Bird, Scotty Pippen, Sean Kemp. Got a few Kemps. There's Anthony Hardaway. I don't know if that's worth much. Sean Kemp. Okay, here's one. I think this might be one of my most valuable basketball cards. So if I get this graded in a PSA 10, that's about a $1,500 card. So that's pretty cool. I would love to get the Jordan in that Fleer Ultra. What's it called? That would be on my list of cards to get. Blaze Alexander, rookie. These are new cards that I just got. Jackson Holiday, rookie. So I guess it's an alternate photo. Is that the deal? That's pretty cool. Nolan Ryan, 35 years. So I got this card. Maybe you guys can tell me more about this. I guess you scratch off the back and you send it in and you guess when they're going to hit a home run. But what do you do when the season's over, huh? See, these are the blue sparkle parallels I was mentioning in the other video. I just think these look so cool. Love to get the Jordan. I would love to get the Ohtani. I just ordered the purple Ohtani, so that should be arriving soon. Stoked on that. Here's an Ellie. This is cool. This is probably the best card I pulled out of this whole baseball Topps heritage. Is a Mike Trout game used jersey, piece of jersey. Rookies. Got the rookies. So yeah. So all this whole collection I just showed you, I'm going to be selling all of these. Most likely we'll be getting them graded first. I believe there's a baseball card show coming up in November, this coming month, in Pasadena, California, and I believe PSA will be there. So I'm gonna just take his, it's expensive. These are a lot. Imagine if I get all these cards graded, it's like thousands and thousands of dollars. Obviously I'd make that money back, but if they're 10s and 9s, but mainly 10s. But I'm just gonna go, this is probably a year's worth of selling, I would guess. So, in another video, I will show you guys my Griffey collection and my Michael Jordan collection, and end it on this note, baby. Got my first Edmonton Oilers 1979 Topps Wayne Gretzky rookie, the greatest hockey player of all time. So cool, so stoked. Really happy about this. So I got more cards coming on the way, more videos. I am still going to shoot a video of the 1970 Dodge Charger RT. I got to get going on that. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. May the Lord bless you. Eric Norris. Peace out.